Good evening, guys. This is Mr. Cool Autofix. Today, the trouble code C1201 Toyota. I've come across this issue a couple of times. As a VSC track, I just solved the problem a moment ago, and I see that some people are still having a funny issue with it on the internet, so I decided to help. This issue is common with Toyota, and sometimes, not even sometimes, as soon as that code comes on, before it comes on, it will have a check engine light on. When you have a check engine light on, a lot of people start freaking out on why it came on. And I read through some of the posts on the internet that wasn't helping when I was trying to solve the first problem I have on the tracker on. So one of the main reason there why it came on, which I'm going to be analyzing and giving you some tips on how to solve it. You're gonna need a standard scan tool that can be able to dive into the mainframe of the engine control management. Now that trouble code will tell you that it's an engine control management system issue. I just gave a painter to paint the car, and he actually drove it and used it so roughly that it affected the tire rods of the tire. So the steering loses its balance. So it loses its balance, and the ECU quickly knows that there is a change in the steering angle. So it's very, very unfortunate I couldn't take you to that process to actually show you how I solved that problem. But if you can be able to follow this video and listen to me very carefully, you're going to be able to solve yours using a scan tool, a good scan tool. Now, if you don't have a scan tool, you can buy a scan tool from eBay, maybe like $100. I mean, both with activation. Launch, I recommend Launch. You should find any Launch diagnostics tool, any current let me say recent version of low budget, maybe within $200 downward is okay. That should be able to solve a problem. So you need a scan tool to actually get that problem fixed. It's not something you're gonna solve without a scan tool. Now, with that being said, let me take you to my own screen and show you what you need to do. Okay, now this is the trouble code, the C1201 engine system malfunction. Now, initially I actually thought it's the ECU that have a problem. I scanned this problem just a few moments ago, and let me take you to see the date. You can see the date right there, right? And the issue is connected to ABS VSC track system. So, and this car that I scanned is 2010 model Toyota Corolla Brazil, as you can see it. So now, before I actually wiped the code and it came back, and what did I do? I just went straight to the system selection. After you might have succeeded in allowing it to do auto VIN, you recognize this auto VIN. You go to the engine management section. Then from the engine management section, the system selection, then you select VSC. That's the ABS VSC TRC. Okay, now when you go to those section there, you're gonna see this code. You're gonna see this C1201. Now, when you wipe the code in that when you erase the fourth code in that very channel there, it's still gonna come back when you start the car. What you're gonna do in order to get that code permanently removed is you're gonna go to your fuel tank, open the fuel tank, and you lock it until when you hear a one click, then you're done. then you can close the door latch of the fuel fuel inlet tank. Then when you do that, yeah, you want to go to the engine management section. The engine management section, that is where you should be seeing this P1201. That's catalytic system efficiency below threshold. That's the bank one current, and you can see it P0420 is still repeated. Then go back on the same channel. Can you see that? So you still go back on the same channel on the same engine management to repeat the same problem. That's a C. You can see down there the engine control system current malfunction. So you saw it first of all. It appear on the restraint safety restraint system, ABS, VSC track, as much as going on the. So if you just go to the VSC, ABS and track to erase the fault code, it's not gonna go away. But if you go through the engine control system, engine management, and erase the fault code, then pretty much it's not gonna come back again if the problem is not any damage due to the ECU. All right, so I do hope that this help you fix your problem. Like I said, you're gonna need a scan tool to actually do this, because without a scan tool you can actually get it done. So that is how I fixed mine. And for the, if suppose maybe your steering control goes out of the way, go out of where it's supposed to be, you have to just go to the service function of your either lounge or hotel to actually perform the angle railing, which the computer is your scan tool is going to take you procedures by procedure. There are different procedures for different make. So in my own understanding, I actually understand that the catalytic, somehow maybe there is some serious vibration that during the time it was working, that actually send this trouble code to the engine management to actually feel like as if it's performing below its threshold, that pops this code. But when once you wipe it off, if you scan it and it comes back again, then there is every tendency that the catalytic converter need to be replaced. But you need to perform the service function first before you can go over there. Okay guys, if this helped you to fix a problem, give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you some other time. Bye for now. This is Mr. Quoto Fix. Bye.